Take three? Take three, yeah. Good evening, energy readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel. So here we are in the midst of this, right in the middle. It's like we're in the eye of the storm, okay? Because we have, outside of the shadow period of the last full moon, we're coming into the new moon on the 17th. New moon on the 17th, and then we are the retrograde for Mercury is coming up, so we're entering into the shadow period of that. Maybe we're already in there. And the North Node is ramping up because of the switch that had just happened with that. Venus retrograde is hardcore retrograding. And and look at this. You guys watched me just shuffle. This card came out again. This was in the very last reading. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. But this is the energy I was feeling already before I flip these cards. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So that is part of this Venus retrograde and the Uranus placement. The new beginnings that are coming. And when it says conclusions are within reach, that's telling me that there are still a few blockages and obstacles in the way, because if you look in this card, the moon is behind these giant trees. So the moon is trying to be illuminated through the trees. There's parts of the moon that you can't see. So we're going to jump into tarot here and see how much they back this up, because that's what seems to happen every single time. Every single time I pull the the MOONOLOGY deck. It always backs up the reading, so I decided to start up the reading that way instead. That's just what I wanted to do. I don't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw out. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I better stop there. We've got quite a few here. Jumpers. And actually the exact amount that I wanted, 5. I don't know why I always like 5. Yes, I know 5 is an odd number, and I'm a very even number type of person, but I also like to be the oddball, Everybody does 6 card, 9 card, 3 card. I don't know why I started doing 5 card. Whatever's whatever. So, the equestrian of air, seeking some kind of truth, seeking some kind of information, and then also seeker of earth. So you're in this. The reason for looking for this type of information, based on the emotions running high and the conclusions that you see that are within your reach, you're looking for this communication, or I'm sorry, this information. I don't believe it's communication. I think you're looking for some type of information to become more grounded within your passionate desires. And being able and having done that, maybe I should repeat that, because even it was a little confusing even for myself. But the information that you seek will help to ground you in your passions. And having done that, the universe is going to step in here. That's why I love this deck, because it's the old universe card. Because in tarot, the original depictions of the cards, this was the universe, not the world card. It was the universe card, actually. Look it up. So then after and the reason why the universe wants to step in is because after that is the 5 of coins. The universe wants to take you out of this 5 of coins energy. The universe wants to step in and help you out because you've done the work. Back here, you've done the work. The information that you're seeking is, within yourself, to ground yourself within your own passions and desires so that you may seek them wholeheartedly and not as a superficial type of thing, like, coming on here and just telling you what you want to hear because, I'm not gaining very much popularity and I know why. And I'm okay with that because I'm not changing it up. I'm not going to sit here and pull a bunch of tickle your ears readings because the universe doesn't do that for me when I pull for myself. I'll tell you what, I get a lot of smackdowns when I pull for myself. When I'm pulling cards for myself and I come in thinking that I'm going to get I need a message and I feel like it's going to be something good, but it turns out it's not. It's like, no, you need to detach. You need to sit in temperance, So the the whole oh, I thought I saw, yeah, I have a legit reversal in here. Anyways, sorry about that. Kind of like a squirrel, or is it that I get distracted by a squirrel? So anyhow, this is beautiful because this is you coming out of the darkness. This is you coming out of whatever was stopping you and blocking you in your past to moving into this abundance. And this has been across the board in almost every read that I listen to. Is this abundance is right around the corner, and I'm like, oh great, here we go again, tarot. Throwing me on the loop, right? It's just right around the corner. But this is a different type of resonance. This is real deal, off rip. You're just gonna be blown away when this actually happens, because you're not gonna know where it's coming from. You're just not gonna have any clue where it's coming from, or because a lot of us, and I've told you before, I'm guilty of it. A lot of us don't believe we deserve it. See, look, I'm that's what I'm saying. The Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom here. I don't remember that being on the bottom there before, but what I do know is I shuffle my cards quite often here. There is something right around the corner, and maybe with the 5 of coins here, which typically cups are more like the guideline for time, but maybe 5 months, 5 days, 5 weeks. Page of Wands at the bottom. I'm going to stop there. Beautiful. I can't have a better card come out there. I used to always be afraid of the Tower until I have had enough readers have explained it. The oh, sorry, I just realizing the cards that are coming out here because underneath the information that you're seeking is the Tower. So because of the information that you're seeking will bring a Tower. In this case, I believe could very well be a major tower. In the reverse, it would be a minor tower. In the upright, it is a major tower. Sometimes I still read, depending on what's before after it. It's you can tell that whether or not it's a major or minor tower. But regardless, the reason I say it's a major tower because after that, and the information that you seek, and you become grounded, and of course, underneath that is the just every time I hold this card, it doesn't matter almost what deck it comes from. The 6 of Cups. I'm sorry, the 6 of Pentacles is just a very beautiful, light-hearted card. And it's the whole. I mean, you can feel the sharing and the giving and the the lack of ego. Let's put it that way. You can, and I don't know why I'm saying it this way, but so after the Six of Pentacles is your Page of Pentacles, which is underneath the Seeker of Fire. So the passions that you're trying to become more grounded in obviously revolve around your money, your stability, your financial stability. And the only way that you're going to receive that is, and this is something you got to do on your own. This is something you got to do on your own. Will you have help? Sure, I'm sure you'll have help. But this is something you have to do on your own because it is the Page of Pentacles. He is all by himself or herself. But after that is the Queen of Swords. So you will defend. That's what I'm getting here. You will defend your desires. You will defend your passions in order to have this abundance, because whatever you did in the past, it's not, and it did not work for you. Whatever you did in the past did not work for you. So you are trying to figure out another way. Like, I'm surprised that the Hangman is not out here, but I feel the Hangman energy out here right now. And I guess that it would be like in between these two cards here, because if the emotions are running high because of the supermoon and the conclusions are within reach, well, you have to figure out how to come to those conclusions, how to get to those conclusions, how to reach them. So this is really a beautiful place to be, because the Lovers is underneath of that, which is underneath the Five of Coins. So what that's telling me is, I mean, there's a lot of ways that well, not a lot, but there's a few ways that you could read this card, that you could take this card. With the Five of Coins and the Lovers. And it sounds horrible to most readers when they see it. And I know they don't want to read it. They don't want to read it. But since I am using a different deck, this is the Wisdom of the Unknown Tarot deck. The Five of Coins. This seems like somebody who's trying to maybe not, I guess, pick up where they left off. And there's a decision to be made to decide whether or not to pick up where they left off or not. Because if you look in this card, it's almost like you could take it either way. Is this person deciding to drop this down, leave it, pick up only some of it, pick up all of it? What is this person actually doing in this card? So there's a decision to be made. It's almost like the song, "Do I stay?" I'm not going to sing it for you. I'm not going to do it. Should I stay or should I go now? Ask Archangel Michael to help in this decision-making process. I only say that because Archangel Michael is here. Ask the universe and Archangel Michael to help you in this decision-making. Look at that. You see? So you'll be able to get this clarity. I mean, this is nothing but seeking, looking energy. And then also at the same time, I'm seeing a lot of the yellow that's in here. So it's like you're looking for your abundance. It's one of those things that this is what reminds me of the Bible verse where, ask and ye shall receive. But the rest of it is also that you need to feel as though you have already received it. Now you can alchemize this with the esoteric, because Tesla said this, and we all know this, that if you want to manifest truthfully, then you have to, when you ask for or when you put out your manifestation, then you have to have the feeling as if you already have it. You have to feel as if you already have it, because then that helps you become and be and put yourself on the vibration of abundance. Because if you don't feel it, then you have the opposite feeling, and that's what you will attract, is you will attract that opposite abundance, creating the resistance. And if you want to be on the path of least resistance, then you have to release the resistance. And that's what a lot of, I believe, is going on within the collective right now. The collective energy readers are doing the exact same thing right now, across the board. I don't care who you are right now watching. This is exactly what you're doing right now. Because you know whatever it is you're doing right now is not going to do it. It's not going to get you to where you know and feel that you already are. So you're looking for a way. And the universe is telling you, reground yourself, and we are here to help. Because again, I've said this before, the universe mirrors you as you mirror the universe. It's one of those paradoxes, the mirror, the camera in the mirror, but with the mirror behind the mirror, so this is lovely. This is like breakthrough, break free, break out type energy. And it started out with an amazing tower, which I'm glad the tower popped out, because I have not pulled and I've not seen really the tower much in the collective right now. So this is me telling you that you're going to start seeing the tower pop up in the collective right now. Is that a prediction? It's not even a prediction. It's a knowing. So now I expect to see it. I don't know why I'm saying it, but I know that it's about to happen. I know that it's about to happen. Okay, so let's do a Kipper card here, because I've really become reconnected. Look, and see, I just shuffled this actually right before, because they were still over here from my last read. I reshuffled. I normally put them away. Evidently, I got a little lazy. But anyhow, this is gift on the bottom here after that shuffle right before I hit the button. Main female. This is either you're the main female, there's going to be a main female that's going to help you out. That's part of the universe that's stepping in here. I was told to pull one more card off the top, concern, and another, which is the number 33 card, a master builder number. The concern, and this is there is a concern, excuse me, a concern type of energy within this, and that's part of the seeking. You are concerned for your future, because you don't want to end up in despair. Exactly. That's that 5 of coins you don't want to end up in. I knew that I was picking up. It's great when you follow directions from the universe, because it makes you wonder, well, what am I missing when I don't follow directions? When I don't pull the right deck, when I don't flip the right amount of cards, when I don't follow my intuition. So this just backs up the other part of backing up the other part of this read. You don't want to end up in despair. I mean, nobody does, obviously. So we're trying to figure out how to get out of it. So let's try to get some advice here from the Light Seers deck. That's why I have the Malachite on here. That's why I put the Malachite on top of my Light Seers deck. See, I don't just throw random rocks on random decks here. You guys don't realize, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. And I'm just going to assume here, regardless of the outcome of what that does, that every reader is that way. Malachite is very, very good for intuition, protection, and intuition. That's why I have over here on my Moonology deck. I have the um oh my goodness, it just slipped my mind, but this is mixed with malachite and azule, or yes, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's actually been my favorite. That's actually been my favorite gem. So I think I've flipped enough here. I was told, yeah, look, see, I knew it. 9 of Wands. Now, typically in the other deck, this is the Wounded Warrior. If I'm right, if I remember right, yeah, the Wounded Warrior. But in this deck, this one's like, you know what? This ain't for me. I see something over there on the horizon. I see something better over there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, you're ready to take that leap. You're ready to take that leap. Ready to take that leap of faith because you've got so much passion and desire for what you have, for what you've created. Because look at this right after that, the Queen of Wands. And in this deck, doesn't she look very, very excited and passionate and happy for the thing that she created on her own? This is something that she created all on her own, or he, but this is the Queen of Wands. You know, and oh, the Queen of Wands, and she's a this and she's a that, but no, this is very positive. This is excitement for what you have created. Despite the competition, and I'm saying despite because I already know, I already know what's underneath this card right here. This is the competitive card, the 5 of Wands. Yeah. See the competition over you. 7 of Wands. But look, there you are. You're in a peaceful state. It does not matter the heartbreak that's going on around you and the competition that's going around you, because what I see here is these people spreading gossip and spreading rumors to try and defame you, to try and knock you down, to try and take you to their level. Don't let them take you to their level. You rise above. You look back, you reach a hand out, not to shove them down, but to pick them up. And if they don't if they don't want help, you know, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Yeah, see, and right after that, Queen of Pentacles. Are we going to get all the queens out here together? It's going to be a party of the queens. Yeah, see? Just sit in that temperance. You just sit in that temperance. Yeah. And you won't have to worry. See, look, there it is again. And I might stop there. One more card, I was told. Yeah. There you are again, seeking that information. So now we're going to go to the psychic reading cards. This felt like a long read, but it's actually been a short read, and I think we're coming to a close here. The information that you're seeking, it's like you're finding it. It's like you already found it. You're just figuring out what to do with it now. You're figuring out what to do with it now, and you're just kind of like, I don't know, just playing around with the energy type of thing, just messing around, just kind of like throwing it, throwing the spaghetti on the wall and seeing what sticks. I don't know. I get my malachite back here. Okay, I guess that's it. That was. Yeah. I've been waiting to pull this card. Oh, I remember going through this deck over and over and over again, obviously, and I've always wanted to pull this card. I finally did. I'm so excited. I can't wait to read about this card, the Infinity card. I'll spoil it. I'll spoil the big reveal, even though I normally like to keep surprises to myself. But I am going to finally get my figure eight. I just covered up my old 8-ball tattoo from when I was like 17 years old, because I mean I wasn't gonna just tattoo the number 8 on me, so I decided to do the silly 8-ball. So everyone thought I was a pool shark for years, but now I'm gonna get the big infinity on me. I'm gonna put it right here. It's gonna be massive. I'm excited. But so let's read. This is the number 18 card, which is that number 9 energy again, which is again that number, the right before your wish fulfillment, the 10, the end of the cycles. Oh man, this has been a great read. And then of course I had to look at the bottom. I forgot to. It's the coins again. Yeah, see, this is the collective is about ready to blow. So that number 9 energy. I just passed her up. Okay, here we go. Your connection to the universe is limitless. You have received this card as the universe wants to inform you that you are blessed with a gift of abundant and never ending connection to source energy. Infinity is a natural state of being. You are connected to a limitless supply of life changing energy in whatever way, shape, or form you require. The most important to remember is that what you think, you create, right? Manifestations start in your thoughts, not in your words. The words create, but the thoughts start the creation. You see? This card represents the infinite connection to the universe and all that is contained within it. Infinity comes in the form of infinite abundance, connection, love, health, joy, peace, finances, and happiness, just to name a few. When a loved one passes away, their love for you is infinite and has the power to always connect with you through time and space. This card will reassure you that love has no beginning and no end, and their love never dies. Receiving the Infinity card represents new beginnings and new connections. Again, like I said, the Venus in retrograde with the new moon on top of it, new beginnings, new manifestations. The new moon is when you're supposed to be in your journal or whatever you keep, that you need to be writing the manifestations you want. The full moon is for when they're there, when your manifestations are there, and if they aren't, then you have to figure out what did I got to do next. So, new moon, 17th. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. I Receiving the Infinity card represents new beginnings and new connections to the universe's abundant source energy. Have you ever thought or questioned whether or not your life's path will improve? Do you wonder? See, again, that's that seeking energy. Do you wonder why things in your life seem to be challenging? Do you ever see the number 8, which is the universe's psychic sign that abundance and source energy is on its way into your life? I wonder, I don't have my receipt here. What did I do with it? Oh, actually, it's in here. Yeah, right here. I have a lot of receipts. I keep random numbers that I keep. But here's one there. I got one right here. Yeah, right there. 888. Anyhow, I just like to show off. I'm just a show off. Just say it. Just say it. Yeah. So it's bringing it into your life. The universe has given you this card to reaffirm your connection and to remind you that anything is possible and situations in life can always improve and change for the better, right? So instead of asking yourself, "Oh, how can it get any worse?" How about this? How about instead of asking yourself, how can it get any worse? And how about asking yourself, I got to figure